Hello, my lovely ladies. How are you today? I am very excited to be sharing with you my very first video blog entry, and I'm really excited to be talking to you about a very special topic today. But first, I'll tell you who I am. I'm Giovanna. I'm a women's empowerment coach, and I help women free themselves from unworthiness so that they can have the life and love of their dreams. The topic that I want to discuss with you today is one that unfortunately comes up quite a bit with clients of mine, and it's that ever too common thing that we women fall into this trap of, which is prioritizing everything, more importantly, everyone else except for ourselves. So where do we tend to fall into this trap most often? Well, if you're not a mom, because moms do this quite a bit, but if you're not a mom and you're a single woman or you're dating or you're in a long-term relationship, oftentimes where we can create this stumbling block is we start to make the relationship or the person the thing that we orbit around. So we make them the uppermost and top priority to the detriment of ourselves. So there's nothing wrong with prioritizing someone in your life, but where the toxic element comes in is when you do it to your own detriment, when you stop taking care of your own needs and what's important to you, and everything about the relationship or keeping it alive or keeping it going or keeping this person happy or spending as much time with them as possible is actually taking away from you looking after yourself. So how does this manifest? Well, I can tell you this very clearly because I definitely have a PhD in doing this. I have a long history of having done this with past relationships. I would make that person the center of my universe, and I'd make the relationship the center of my universe. And what did that mean? It meant that I started to neglect where I needed filling up. And I started making the answer to all my empty places this person and this relationship. So I stopped looking out for what it is that I needed to make me happy. What is it that was going to fill me up and make me feel fantastic, regardless if this person was in my life or not. Many times this can happen through overeating. It can happen through neglecting friendships or other relationships in your life. It could happen in neglecting work or responsibilities. It could even just happen in not making that personal you time that you so desperately need. So how can we avoid this, and how can we be uber careful that we're not putting this big burden on the person we're with to fill up all these little empty holes that we have? And a great way to do it is to start prioritizing yourself. And a wonderful way that we can start to do this every day is to start to reconnect to our needs and what it is that we require to fill us up from the inside out. If you have a spiritual practice, that is fantastic. And that's one of the best ways, is that you connect to God and spirit, and you can ask for what you need and have your answers filled in that way. Another fantastic way is to ask yourself, what is it that you want for yourself today, this month, this year, going forward? How can you fill this piece of yourself up that doesn't include the relationship or the person? And that can be a very difficult question to start off asking, because we will often get caught up in the dream or doing things together or whatever that means for you. And it's all fine. It's fine to have a partnership. It's fine to have dreams together. But if you're neglecting your own dreams and you're neglecting where you need filling up and where you need personal growth and development, that can cause the biggest blow to any relationship, no matter how strong it is. So ladies, it's time to start making yourself a priority. It's time to start understanding all of those places that need filling and start learning how to fill those up on your own, so that ultimately the best and most important relationship that you put your priority in is the relationship that you have with yourself. I hope this tip helped you, and I hope it gave you some insight onto possibly a little bit of where maybe you're going down the wrong path, or maybe where you need some assistance in getting back on track and reclaiming your own power, and most of all, freeing up your partner or the person that you're dating to be in their own power and live their own life and have happiness in their own way. And so each of you are approaching the relationship from a happy, healthy, whole place. And that is the ultimate goal, is for us to be happy, healthy, and whole together. So I thank you very much for your attention. If you'd like more fantastic tips and news and offers from me, please opt into my emailing list at giovannacaposa.com. If you'd like to email me personally, you can email me through the website at info@giovannacaposa.com. Please share this video with your friends, and I'll be glad to speak to you on the very next episode. Thanks so much.